He's probably dead now. I don't know. Percy does not know how to act. Percy does not know how to act or what to do at a party, so she drags herself forwards in a straight line like a forklift until she comes to something she finds interesting. There is a person in a large, round mascot costume dressed as a bee. The bee person is nearly 7 feet tall. There is a large clearing around them, as though no one can get close. The bee seems to sense Percy, and it slowly pivots towards her, lifeless Google eyes turning like twin beams of a lighthouse to gaze upon her. Percy narrows her eyes.
I'd know that aura anywhere. Howard?
The bee person reaches up and grasps the edge of their mascot head. They twist it like an airlock and slowly remove it as though it is an astronaut helmet. Steam hisses out of the gaps and rises off of his body from his raw power.
Ursarella.
He looks her up and down. His eye fixates on the shoe on her head.
What are you supposed to be? The imperial system of measurement?
They both laugh simultaneously and mirthlessly.
Ha. Jape complete.
Jape accepted.
They shake hands once.
I never expected to see you here. In a party, of all places. Slacking off?
Huh. 2 japes in one conversation? This really must be a party. Not that I'd know. It's true. I don't normally partake in parties. But I heard tell this one's being held in a spooky abandoned mansion on the outskirts of town. Figured the place was condemned. Figured there was no way it'd be up to code. So I came on down to take a look. Turns out I was right. So I fixed it.
Why are you standing in the middle of the room like that? Is this a party action?
I'm listening. Listening to the sounds of people's weight on the floor, their movements against the wood, their heartbeats against the house. You hear that sound?
She listens.
I do not.
Exactly. Structural integrity.
I'm surprised you were able to procure a costume on such short notice.
I own several costumes of you social animals. When I'm feeling blue, I like to look at them. Imagine what it'd feel like to be more like them. Perfect. Today I'm dressed as the majestic bee. I refuse to roleplay as any critter with a weaker work ethic than my own. Thus, the bee, other acceptable eusocial critters include ant, wasp, very specific species of shrimp. Unacceptable eusocial critters due to the rules of the venue include naked mole rat, as you cannot be allowed in this venue while naked. Unacceptable due to personal reasons, termites.
Due to their penchant for destroying wood, I take it?
Nah, their job might be antithetical to ours, but I respect the niche. Nah, I hate termites. They're a bunch of anti-union strike-breaking scabs!
Percy and Howie both nod, seeming to understand something. They say nothing and stand in silence for 10 minutes. Suddenly, an explosion! The doors fly across the room and howdy morning, the bartender from Redwood Run bursts in. He is buck naked and wielding a shotgun. His unmentionables are censored by a pixel blur like a Sims character.
Yo! Happy Tulaween, everybody!
It's him! The guy we made the no-naked costumes rule for! Get him!
Ain't naked? These pixels aren't an editing trick! Actually look like this all the time due to government experiment!